Welcome, great people. I'm your tutor. Just to remind ourselves in what we did last time, but before we go there, number one, as the Floyd team, we have an ebook. And then as a Floyd team, all these lessons you are having, you can join on the numbers passing there on the screen. You can WhatsApp us. We have massive work on every topic we are covering. You can write tests. You just inbox us, we will send you a link to our ebook. You become part of us. And if you need an exam when we do whichever topic, you are welcome. You are welcome. We can give you online and offline. We are capable of doing that. Just keep in touch with the numbers which are passing on the screen there. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and the Facebook page, the Floyd Data Collectors. Thank you very much for your support. So now, for the next stage, we are going to look at multiplication of a matrix by a matrix. This one is kind of funny. I'm going to say something, I know it won't make great sense. And after I say that, I'll write the same thing on the board. There are only 4 points. 4 points. Once we know those, trust me, that's the backbone of matrices when it comes to multiplication. So the 4 rules for multiplication of a matrix are: number 1, a matrix can only be multiplied if and only if the first column's matrix is equal to the second row's matrix. If these two are equal, then that matrix qualifies that it can be multiplied. Then the first rows and the second column, the second matrix column tells you the answer and its order. Then make sure that row call, as we learned much earlier, every row has to go into a column. We have to know that. And then the position is maintained. Once the row goes into a column, it maintains the same position. Pay much attention to this and pay much attention to the integers. That's why it's a cardinal point. Therefore, let me write what I just said. The 4 points which qualifies a matrix to be multiplied. Matrices can only multiply if and only if the first matrix column is equal to the second matrix rows. As I said, this one makes sense. It will make sense later. Number 2, each row has to go into the column of the matrix. Number 3, if the first point is not true, then matrices cannot be multiplied. Number 4, the first row of the first matrix and the column of the second matrix gives the order of the product I know this looks bulky, but you appreciate them later when you do a practical example. It's very easy, you are going to love it. It's just a note so that we know. So I'll give examples so that we practice together, we journey together, and then you see how easy it is to multiply matrices. So let's do that. Example, given matrix A is equal to, let's say 1, -2, 0, 3. And matrix B is the same as, let's say 1, 2, -3, -5, 10, and here we say 0. Then they say evaluate, evaluate AB, number 1, number 2, BA. So we have that question. They have given you that, they want us to evaluate AB, find the value, and BA. So we start with AB. The first thing before we do anything, we should ask ourselves from the previous notes, which I was saying, they won't make sense. The first thing is, what's the order of matrix A? The order of matrix A from our previous lessons, this is how many row call. You remember row call? So how many rows we have? 1, 2. So that's a 2. It's a 2 by how many columns? 1, 2. It's a 2 by 2 matrix. What's the order of matrix B? How many rows do we have? Row call 1, 2. So we have a 2 by how many columns? 1, 2, 3. We have 3. So after we look at this on that first point, we'll see that the first matrix column, because this is row call. From the first note we said the first column matrix and the second matrix rows, if these two are equal, they tell us that this matrix can be multiplied. Therefore, these can be multiplied because these two are the same. And then we said the first rows matrix and the second columns matrix gives you the final answer. So the final answer for this is going to be the product, which will be a 2 by 3. It's going to be a 2 by 3 matrix. Now, we have exhausted the first point. We go to the second point. How do you multiply? We said each row has to go into a column. So we are going to pick our first matrix, which is our A. Since we want AB, we say our A is the same as 1, -2, 0, 3. And then our B is the same as 1, 2, -3, -5, 10, 0. So having done that, we said row call as we started, very important. Row call. So meaning this row has to go into that column, into that column, and into that column, whereas maintaining the position. So we continue and write to say our answer is going to be this way. 1 times 1. So we write 1 times 1. Then 0 times 2. So we skip, we say plus 0 times 2 times 2. So this row has gone into that column. So from there, we keep again. This row has to go into that and maintain that place. So 1 times negative 3. So we start again. 1 times negative 3. Then we skip, we say plus. Put the bracket there, we say 0 times negative 5. 0 times negative 5. So this row has gone into that column. Then we are remaining with this one. So this row has to go into the last column. So it will be 1 is 1 times 10. And then plus 0 times 0. 0 times 0. Meaning this row has gone through every column. We do the same to the second row, which has to go in every column. So we start again, we say negative 2 times this negative 2 times 1. Then we say plus 3 times 2. This row has gone into that column. So it will be 3 times 2. We have finished. This row has gone there. We go to the next one. We say negative 2 times negative 3 plus 3 times negative 5. 3 times negative 5. Again, we come here, we say negative 2 times 10. Negative 2 times 10. Then plus 3 times 0. 3 times 0. So you see every row has gone in every column, and that's what we do. Row call. Then we simplify it further. We are going to say 1 times 1, we know the answer is 1. Then there is a plus there. Then 0 times 2, any number multiplied by 0, the answer is 0. We have our 0 there. 1 times negative 3. From our previous class, I know the answer is negative 3. Plus 0 times negative 5, the answer is 0. Any number multiplied by 0, the answer is 0. 1 times 10, we have 10. Plus 0 times 0, the answer is 0. Then we have that one. We come here. Negative 2 times 1, the answer is negative 2. Plus 3 times 2, the answer is 6. Then we have negative 2 times negative 3, the answer is positive 6. Negative times negative from the integer course. Then 3 times negative 5, it will be plus bracket negative 5. Then negative 2 times 10, the answer will be negative 20. Plus 3 times 0, the answer there is 0. Therefore, our final answer for AB, our AB answer will be equal to 1 plus 0, the answer is 1. Negative 3 plus 0, the answer is negative 3. 10 plus 0, the answer is 10. Negative 2 plus 6, the answer will be positive 4. These are coming from integers, the importance of integers. If you are having trouble with this, please revise through. Forward us with your contacts to give you exercise tests on them. We are available. Especially for this month, we'll do it for free. So 6 plus minus 5, the answer will be 1. 20 plus 0, the answer will be negative 20. So this will be our answer. Coming to this matrix, they are saying we have to evaluate. We have to evaluate BA. So we go to this one. Let's see what's so special about BA. What's new about it? Let's check it. Let's check it. They want us to do BA. Always, what's the order of the matrix B. Our B is row call 1, 2. It's a 2 by 1, 2, 3. Row call. Remember row call? Then what's the order of A? Our A is a 2 by 2. It's a square matrix as we looked at them previously. Now we have this question. The first matrix column and the second matrix row, these two have to agree. Are they agreeing? The answer is no, they are not agreeing. Therefore, this matrix VA cannot be multiplied. It cannot be multiplied. So we have concluded on matrices multiplication. All you need is to do more practices. We are finishing in the next lesson, the period on